What's up, everybody? Danger Rock here. Today we're going to be looking at two Spider-Man action figures released in 2011. Here we have the Marvel Universe Ben Reilly Spider-Man, and over here we have the Marvel Universe Hydro Attack Spider-Man. So the first figure we're going to be taking a look at today is the Ben Reilly, and um, I really like the detail of the webbing they used on him. I really like this. I really like Ben Reilly's Spider-Man action figures. This face sculpt has been used several times. I think it's a pretty good um, Spider-Man figure. I really like the way they sculpted the lines in there of his webbing and then decided to just put this big black spider in the middle of his chest like Ben Reilly has. And what I really like are his web shooters right here on his wrists. I really like this silver paint detail they used on them. And he has a gripping hand right here and a thwipping hand. And what I really like about this figure is he's got really good articulation. You can fully rotate his head a full 360. You could hinge his arms out that far. You could bend his elbows. His feet can kick out that far. You could bend his knees. And what I really like about his arm articulation is that it can move all the way up that far, but you can actually entirely rotate his wrists, not just his elbow. So I think that that's really cool. The main feature I like about this is his detail. Now, this action figure is only 3.75 inches tall, but what I really like about him is, like, even when we look at the back of him, it's really nicely sculpted. You could see more of like the sculpted in web lines. I like that they did that and decided not to just paint it, because if they just painted it, you would just see like a whole lot more black on this figure, a lot of black lines. But I really like the detail on it. You could really tell the web lines different from his spider logo. And just looking at his knees right here, you could really see how nicely they sculpted the lines in. I also really like this dark blue texture that they used. I think it's a really nice blue. And I really like the light red on it too. It really brings out the look of Ben Reilly. So this is definitely one of my favorite Ben Reilly Spider-Man action figures. He's just great. Here is the Hydro Blast attack, or what's called Hydro Attack Spider-Man. And what's really cool about him is, first, his accessories are removable. So if we look at his accessories, he comes with his scuba mask. And on the back here, there's a lever where if we push it up, these like web wings come out. They only go that far. So if we move this lever, you can see they hinge up and down, which is really cool. And taking a look at the Spider-Man himself, this is the exact same face sculpt as the Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Which, if you look at these two next to each other, the body proportions are exactly the same. The height is exactly the same. What's really cool, though, is his gripping hand right here on the Hydro Attack Spider-Man is actually bigger than this, which leads me to believe he came with like another accessory, like a water gun or something. And if we take a look at these two guys from the back, really nice spider sculpted in here with the red, blue, and black right here. It's a completely different design than the Ben Reilly, though, and that's what I really like about it. So this is a really great figure. I feel like he's better off being displayed without his accessory. And all the articulation on him is exactly the same. Arms go out, elbows bend, hinge upward that far. His knees kick outward. They bend at his knees. And it's really great. So what we're going to do now is put on his accessory. So this just clips to his waist, and his hydro mask goes right on him. Mine actually has a tear ripped right here when I took the mask off. But if we look at it, I think that scuba mask looks really cool over his eyes. I really like the light translucent blue that they use. You could actually see his eyes right there, which is really cool. This is a really great figure. When I first came across this line of figures, I realized that they took the same exact Spider-Man and just splashed an entire bunch of paint and color onto these. So even though there's a total wash on these figures, I really prefer the Ben Reilly Spider-Man. I still like this guy right here. He is kind of hard to stand though because his accessory is top heavy, which the Ben Reilly Spider-Man can stand quite a bit better. But regardless though, even though there's a total wash on these figures, I really like them a lot. I would still get them all just because Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. I feel like these are really highly collectible. There's a lot more figures in this wave that I didn't know about. There's also a really cool Carnage figure. They had a black costume Spider-Man that was like silver and metallic, and then they had one that was all purple, which was reminiscent to the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, and then there was one that was like all black, which I do have, and it's just really nice. I really like this figure a lot. I would definitely recommend them. Both of them. So yeah, this has been my review of the Marvel Universe Ben Reilly Spider-Man and Hydro Attack Spider-Man. If you like this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I will be doing a full collection video. So definitely stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments down below which one of these figures is your favorite. If you had any of the action figures from this line, let me know what did you think about this line. This was actually one of my favorite lines of collecting Spider-Man figures. And yeah, thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the next video review.